What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Berk, aka Dan's Great here, and welcome back to more from this commentary playthrough of Elden Ring. Now, we have made it really significantly deep into this game, and I got to a place that I had been seeking out for quite some time. I wanted to get into this region here, and there was the Deathrite bird along the path, which was very difficult to deal with. One of the hardest battles I've had in the whole game. But I'm very proud of myself that I got through that one. I mean, there was that painful moment where I got so close and I was one hit away and I messed it up on that final hit. So the fact that I managed to do it without summons and stuff, at least for my own, like, I don't know, motivation, I think it was nice. So I'm doing my best to try to make it through even those tough battles. Those tough battles without summoning. I'm not going to completely like restrict myself and say I'm never going to do it ever again or whatever, but I think in general I'm happy to try to not summon for the entire rest of the game. And I've been doing a fairly good job so far. For like particular areas, like the last time we had like those Heroes of More looking enemies that were very tough. Like for a little region like that, having an extra summon was nice now and then. But specifically for boss battles, I'm trying to keep away. Now, let's get down to business. We have this guy here. I'm not sure what the deal was with the remembrances at the moment. Like, is there any that I particularly want to gain back? I'm not sure. Let's just do it. You guys know the drill by now with this stuff. These skulls, man, they're so creepy. I'm still unsure if this thing can kill you in terms of like when it stabilizes after you've hit the skulls. I think something like that happened last time and I sort of got flung back out, so I don't think that happens. Alright. I wonder if I found them all and activated them all now. I forget. I probably should mark them. These still definitely don't have anything in them. Oh. Okay. Did the Deathrite bird give me a remembrance? It doesn't seem like it did. Honestly, for now, I'll leave it like this, since it pretty much gets stuck in this position permanently anyway. If I decide to... Maybe I find something even better from the remembrances I've still got to find. And then I can duplicate something even better, because I don't think there's anything that really stood out that much at this stage. Yeah, so in my general travels around this part, I'd gotten up to this point, and clearly it's leading me towards this area here. And that's probably another great rune. There's this bit that I haven't been able to get into. This one here, I've tried to see where it leads to, but been unsuccessful so far. Done that. There's this rise here, which I wasn't sure about. But for now, I still think this is the main thing to do. Now, before I do that, let me just head to the Roundtable in case there's anything going on. And then I think I can continue. There was the Beast Eye Quivers thing, by the way, further up, before we got to Deathrite Bird. Do we have any in the inventory at this point? Yeah, I don't think so. We're really getting close now to the finish. I had another friend mention to me that he also wrapped up the game today. 122 hours for him. He got through a little bit more quickly, but that seems to be like a general benchmark. I've seen a lot of 120 to 130 for people completing the game for the first time. Okay. So I think I'm generally in that benchmark. I'm probably going to be closer to 130, but at this stage I really don't know how much time I've left the console running, or I've been checking other stuff and left the clock going and that kind of thing. And I still think that LPing makes me slower than if I was just completely playing on my own. So I think around 130 is looking likely for me, which is something, again, I never thought I'd say. I was expecting like 70 or something, like absolutely tops.
Well, I took you've known how to lay out your own.
Let's see. At this stage, I feel like it's worth pushing up to level 9, surely, for some of this stuff. I've only got 2 of them left, but those smithing stone 9s are very difficult to find, so I kind of want to make sure I'm absolutely like on the right thing. You never know, I might still use some Bloody Slash. I've got tons of smithing stone 7s now. So we'll keep that. That's a weapon we do use from time to time. And then of course there's Morgoth's one. I should probably level this up a little bit. I mean, the FP cost of the special move isn't too bad either. Yeah, I can get to level 8 relatively easily with this stuff. So, it's not so bad. This one's at level 8 too. I kind of want to use it on this and then on my main blade too. But this one's just a beast. And well, I did have some fun with this too. So I'm keeping +8s on the stuff that I'm enjoying the most. Bowl of Grand Sex has been okay, but like not incredible. Serpent Hunter. Even on a +7, its strength scaling is A. That's also pretty good. You never know, man. Maybe lightning's going to be good for something, but I'll keep it like this for now, just in case I get something even better. Because the move does require a lot of FP, so I'll leave it at this for now. Yeah, these ones are nice because they change the scaling into something more favorable for me. Like arcane scaling is obviously where the weapon lets itself down for me. That's why you can kind of respec and just go full like either strength and arcane or dex and arcane, and just go full blood build. And apparently that's like one of the most broken builds that you can have in the game. And if you happen to do that from the start, there's a lot of stuff that you just completely obliterated throughout your run. And I believe in later versions they nerfed it a little bit to help control some of that scaling, because it was pretty obscene. I mean, I saw one battle where Morgoth got completely destroyed first time by, a player that was using a build that was a bit more like blood heavy. It's absolutely ridiculous.
In this ash, it reminds me.
Yeah, I need to figure out where the hawk is. I completely forgot that whole like narrative of where that was found. I'd like to see how her quest concludes as well. Like I say, I think once I do feel like I've got to a true final point of no return, then I'm going to check up on all the NPCs one last time before I try to wrap things up, and we'll see how we go from there. But I think for now, there isn't anything else that's new, but got a few more upgrades in. I think I like this weapon too much. I am going to give this one the 9. Oof. That's legit. And on the final level, it goes up to Faith Scaling B. Wow.
Greedy, you here for spirit?
Let's give my Mimic the +8 in case we do need it. Like I say, I'm trying not to use it, but of course, sometimes you might just need it, man. There was something else that I was upgrading. I forgot what it was. Yeah, this one, I mean, the FP is out of reach for me. Teach one of the assassins who, on the night of the plot, imbued her black knife with the rune of death and slew Godwyn the Golden. She was the daughter of the Black Knife ringleader Electo, and was killed protecting her mother during their flight from the royal capital. Ah. Yeah, I can imagine this is a super broken summon, if you do get it. But yeah, I think I'd chosen Ogre. I haven't really used Ogre much at all, because they might be a summon that has range. So I'm going to +8 for now. I'm not going to +9 anything. Might be a bit much. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. So just in case we do need them, we have a little bit of variety and stuff to play with. And my level's at 126. I think that's pretty good going. My friend that finished the other day was at level 152, I think. So we'll see. I did hear around the 150 mark from a couple of friends that did finish. But I think everyone's mileage is going to vary. I think anything between probably like 100 to 160 is probably fairly normal. I mean, if you completed the entire game first time on a blind run and got pretty much all the great runes at like level below a level 100, then that's like, well, hats off. Absolutely nothing from this person the entire game. Nothing. Okay. Right, I think we're done here. I think, I'm trying to remember, there was a 1.04 upgrade. And because I left the console running a little bit before I started, I'm not sure if it has done that upgrade or not. I'm not sure if I can tell. Yeah, 112 hours for me. Yeah, I probably have to go into some kind of system settings to see what version I'm at, but it might be 1.04. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's head back to here and try to make our way through. This could be really horrible. This could be bad. Right, at least I used up all my runes, so there's not much for me to lose here either. Let's check the distribution. Flasks. 10-3. I think for now at least 10-3 is probably good. Okay. I'm kind of curious about this cursed sword as well. Might go a bit lighter on the armor. Go Blythe mode. Yeah, it's a bit of a mix and match here, but we'll keep it like this for a little bit. Nice, got the mini Morgoth sword. Oh man, starting off with one of these straight away. That sucks. Hopefully there's only one. If there's two of them, then that's big trouble. Yeah, there's two. Let's go. This could be bad to start the sesh. I mean, it looks cool enough. But this one's an icy boy, so if I hit it with this, my guess is it works well. But I'm going to get interrupted a lot. So I've got to wait for my opportunities. You see, if you don't, you're going to get punished. shit, ran out of FP. Didn't realise. Oh no, second one entered the fray. Oh no, got blocked by the... shit. Wow. Shit, one hit away. Okay, good. Get out of the way. This is tight. I'm surprised I did so much damage to the second one. There we go. Whew. At least we picked up some 7s to help the cause. It's a beefy start. You can see even with the +9 weapon here. So I think the difficulty balance is really good at the moment for me. Like everything it feels dangerous again. I had a pretty long spell where most of what I encountered didn't feel that deadly or anxiety inducing, but we're definitely getting back there now, where like pretty much anything can kill you. For a game this long, I think if it was constantly like that, it'd be a bit, even for me, it would be a bit too much. Like, you know me, I love the challenge, but across 110 hours, like no respite, it's constant struggle. Yeah, I think it would have overwhelmed me a bit as well. I wouldn't have enjoyed the game as much. So having these lulls where it's like there are periods where you are a bit overpowered, I think is not so bad. It's very difficult, I think, to find that balance across such a huge game where there's so many options, but considering that I was on a blind run, I would say it's pretty good. Okay, still relatively quiet. Almost too quiet. Once again, there's multiple paths up here. I'm not sure which one to take. Okay. These boys are going to give you some Scarlet Rocks. Music's still a little bit... I had to mess around with my sound settings on my PC a little bit, so everything feels a bit quiet. I can always edit it in post if it's too loud in editing compared to my voice. Okay. Gonna do my best to try and explore everything here. Wow. Nice try, buddy. Thankfully I can basically break through the shield anyway. But yeah, that's the kind of thing we've got to be careful about. Oof. Wow, okay, suddenly shit got intense. Again, better off continuing along here or going back down and having a look at the other path. Sure. Ah. Quick. Yeah, as you can see, this area is pretty brutal. And I guess it favors spellcasters now. Because I'm going to get out here and use my big move and get killed during the animation, so need to be careful. I'll just wait for this one to come to me. Again, use their aggression against them. Ah, really? It's a little exploding one. Screw you. Okay. Oh, Eclipse through the wall. I thought the wall would give me the protection I needed there. Couldn't have known. I was curious about the other path anyway, but the only trouble is I've got to take those, well, whatever they are, lion, hound things out again. Ah, okay. I think they're one time? Fine. Yeah, I think they're always one-time enemies when they appear. Good for me, I guess. But yeah, this was the path I abandoned last time. But as you can see, very deadly area here. Whoa. Oh, I got that hit in, surely. Come on. They always interrupt. Always. Cursed Blood Slice. Do need to play around with this sword a little more. Get used to it a bit. Now. Yep. Damn you. Nice. 523 seems fairly comparable damage, and there's a painting in here. Can't quite tell if you drop in or if you come in from below, but fine. There's lots of different pathways once again. Most of them lead to death. So this side is surprisingly quiet, but now we've got something. We're going to pull them in here, I think. Oh, he done two? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting two. See. There's that one arsehole that was firing off bolts. I don't know where he is. There he is. And there's a site of grace there, that's good. What's not good is that knight. Yep. You know I love my knights. And you did not take all that much. What I will do to make sure I get there, I'm going to try to boost myself up here. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, he won't have the ability... Oh, fuck. He won't have the ability to dodge that, I think. Okay, good enough. Wasn't pretty, but we needed that win to activate this thing. Let's go. Good shit. Since I've cleared some stuff out, I'm not going to rest there just yet. And we'll wait for this bit for now. Church of the Eclipse. Yeah, it is called Soul Castle, so... But I do want to get back to that bit I was at previously where I died last. Try and get my revenge. Surprised to find 5s around here. It feels like 7 should be the minimum. Given what a beast of an area it is. Okay. I mean, logically you'd think that going towards here would be where the finale is, so I'll try and keep that in mind and not overshoot. And make sure I've explored everything first. See if we can do a bit of this. Yeah, this is a horrible combination. Nice. These are basically the guys that you find in that catacomb, where there's all those ghostly knights fighting each other. Really? Wow. That's it. We'll leave that knight down there for now. They're obviously always dangerous. I haven't got one of those in ages. Yeah, especially when I see knights and stuff, I miss my magic a little bit. I do have incantations, but I don't think they're the kind of same... They tend to be a bit more defensive for me, at least. There is, like, Frenzied Eye stuff and whatnot, but... I've just been using them more just for Scarlet Rot and for defensive boosts. So I'm not exactly sure where that knight fell to. He could just sort of teleport next to me. Cause me a problem. this. Right, we can try this again now. I'm not sure if this is the only way to get across. Yeah, I think I have to get across there to be able to get down into the room and see the painting and stuff, so this is the region I'm interested in at the moment. I might die a few more times in the process. What? He didn't stagger. I completely hit him while while his guard was down. Anyway. Yeah, that explosiveness is really deadly. Let me try and get the hell out of there for a second. And the trouble is the walls don't protect you either. Clip through pretty nastily. My intelligence stat is so low that I think any int stuff that I use here is not going to help really. Well, I have this, but it's still not really helping. It doesn't even seem like the kind of thing you can really sprint very easily either. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Now I have to get there quickly before the second hit. Yeah. Oh no, I pressed the... I didn't realize I had the wrong thing. Shit. Yeah. I didn't realize I didn't have my weapon equipped. When the hell did I have... I never switched back from my incantations. Holy shit. That was bad. Yeah, this area is going to be a bit of a nuisance. It's a bit of a build clash now for me. Only trouble is this arsehole's here now, every time. I can see the boss thing, by the way, for the first time. That's where it is. Not sure if that's directly where the Great Rune is, or if it's like the precursor to it. I think that's probably where a Great Rune is. Cool. There's this bit. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, I remember this bit. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the greatest area to try and run, but there you go. Wow. He held on though, that's pretty dope. I'm impressed that he held on. Okay. Let's just try and take this first one out again. Yeah, that first one, I guess it doesn't really count. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't really see a better tactic than just trying to sprint through. Okay. you're just getting smacked about. I'm trying to find a safe spot at least. Again, I don't think I've got much choice but to sprint this. Right, this one's coming down again. I'll play it the same way I did last time, but this time I'm going to try to sprint. And not rely on the walls to give me cover. Oof, wow, friendly fire. Sheesh. Come on. As soon as he fires some... Right, go. Yeah, I'm too low now. He's going to kill himself. Surely he kills himself with that. Screw you. Okay, good. That's more like it. Now there could be some bullshit waiting for me down there, but let's just go down anyway. I can't really tell. Okay, seems fine. Sorcerer painting. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. It's the 5th painting I have. Reminiscence of a painting titled Sorcerer. This painter is said to capture landscapes. Yeah. The soul of the painter is just okay, fine. Yeah, we've only found one of those specifically so far, and it had a horribly tanky and horribly badly placed giant there, which I didn't like at all. This is a real death rights bird. An arsehole. Of course. Hate these guys. Ah, interrupted literally the final split second. Oftentimes, even when I get the killing blow, they still hit me in the process. Happens nearly every time. Okay, I think in general I've explored most of this place now. Not sure there's too many more items I haven't found. Line them up. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take this elevator up. Oh. Okay, but that's not what I was expecting. Contraption doesn't move. Fine. They're not giving it to you that easily. So I'm not exactly sure what we do. Is like, is there an alternate route, or we have to get the contraption working? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, definitely going to be something very tough inside this castle, I think. Maybe even harder than Deathrite Bird. So this might be the only segment that I haven't explored yet. A bit on the other side. Yeah, so I think I need to go back to where the Site of Grace was and go through the hallway or whatever that is. And I think I already took out the knight here, so hopefully it's just these guys. So I think this time I'll rest because this looks like it's probably the next. Yeah. Let's have a rest. This one's pretty cool actually. Might need to consider that. Okay. Let's see. So forget those guys. O great sun, frigid sun of Sol, surrender yourself to the Eclipse. Grant life to the soulless bones. And Eclipse Shotel. I don't even know what weapon type that is. I imagine there's something a bit like this, yeah. Eclipse Shotel. It's not next to this one though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? What the fuck, man? This guy just never gives you a break. Go away. Banished knight armor. Oh, nice. It's probably not better than anything I have, but still. Right, can I have a look at this again? Yeah, it's here. Okay. Storied sword and treasure of Castle Sol that depicts an eclipsed sun drained of colour. One of the legendary armors. There you go. Another one in the bag. In Sol, the sight of an eclipse inspires a dreadful awe, preventing an onlooker from averting his gaze. Skill, Death Flare. Set the lustreless sun ablaze with the Prince of Death's flames, inflicting the death ailment upon foes. Follow up with additional inputs, bring down the armor and trigger an explosion. Whoa. Sounds pretty dope. That's why I didn't want to go too heavy on the smithing stones, in case you do find some cool shit. But I feel like I'm getting a lot of holy stuff, and a lot of enemies that I'd face are probably stronger to holy. But I could be wrong.